The ice cream actually tastes very milky. It's not too sweet. And of course, when you are in Alexandria, you need to try Alexandrian things, right? Hey guys, hello and welcome from beautiful Alexandria. This is on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea, and today I am on the day tour of Alexandria. So we just came from this van here from Cairo. So the journey from Cairo to Alexandria, it's about 200 kilometers something, and it took us about 3 hours to get to Alexandria. And now we are here and we are going to do all kinds of sightseeing. So the first stop for the day is the Catacombs, and then we'll be going to the famous library in Alexandria, and we'll be exploring the entire day today. We came in this particular van here, and this is the Catacombs. This is the Catacombs which we are going to visit. Alright, so we are in the Catacombs. We got this particular ticket just for £200, and we are just waiting for our tour guide. Okay, so right now these catacombs, so they have a very interesting history. So these catacombs were it's a series of tombs which belong to a very wealthy family, and this tombs were found accidentally because a donkey cart which was on the mainland, it just fell through for 30 meters, and that's how these tombs were found. And these tombs, they are very interesting, as in they found the bones and everything within those tombs, but at the same time these tombs are really old, like they were carbon dating points like 2000 years old. So we don't really know whose tombs they are, because we think that it's been speculated that they belong to some wealthy family, but we really don't know. But the architecture of it and the catacombs, it was really interesting to look at. Many of the hieroglyphs which are there on the walls, some of them have the Egyptian gods, the Anubis, Osiris, and so on. And then there are certain hieroglyphs which are more Roman in nature, because, as you know, Alexandria is very close to the Mediterranean Sea, right? All right, so now we have deboarded the van and we are at our next stop. This is the Roman Theatre, and we got our tickets here. So this is again for £200, and we will be now exploring the Roman Theatre. Okay, we are inside now, the Roman Theatre, and there are lots of artifacts here. But yeah, this is the place. Look at this. This looks phenomenal. Yeah, this particular section that you see, this is actually an auditorium. So this auditorium actually had about 22 different lecture halls, and which have been uncovered. As you can see, these are like different sites which are marked here, and this entire place is just huge. Like there, I see there's a section called baths. So there were like baths for the people, as from a community point of view. Yeah, so that behind me, that is the Roman Theatre, and it was built in the very first part of the 4th AD. So it has been continuously used for about 300 years, And this entire place, as Alexandria, was built by Alexander, and there are lots of different sections here. I think he also built a museum. He built the famous library, and then he also built a lot of gyms. And he built this entire Alexandria in a structure which was like synonymous with how the Greeks, laid out their city plans. And this place is just wonderful. I think I'm right now fortunate to be in a time when it is really, really nice and pleasant. Okay, I am within one of these catacombs, and yeah, these are not as deep as the catacombs from the royal family, but yeah, they were definitely on to something here. As you can see, there are these short tunnels. This seems like a different section altogether. Let's see what this is about. Okay, so this particular section is related to the habitation quarters. I think the workers, or I think the nobles of that time, were living in Roman type of houses. So this particular area is called as the habitation quarter. Yeah, so this particular section, as you can see, this is a wealthy urban style room. These type of buildings were quite reserved for the wealthy people within the administration. So as you can see, there are like these floors which have these carvings on it. This particular section, this is called as the Valley of the Birds. I don't really know why it is called the Valley of the Birds, but this particular section was reserved for the wealthy class of the Roman Empire. Yeah, from this vantage point, you can see the entire section which has been heavily excavated and discovered. You can see these bathtubs here, and this place is like really, really old. Like this was about 3rd or 4th AD, so it's almost like 1600 years old. Okay, we are finally here. This is the famous library of Alexandria. This building behind me, of course, it's renovated. The old library was lost, but yeah, looking forward to this one. Okay, we are entering the library now. Okay, so this is the library, and that is the main entrance over there. We will be following our tour guide, who is managing all the tickets and stuff. Okay, after a brief security check, where our bags were checked, we are inside. And I think this is a multi-story establishment. We have museums. I don't know what Vista is, but there are lots of things to see here. Oh my god, look at this one. This is the library. There are people sitting here on their desktops, writing, learning, studying, and look at the scale of this place. Yeah, so this particular library has 11 floors, And of course, this library is not situated where the old library was, but it's approximately around the same area. And this library has like 3,000 plus computers, and it was basically funded by the UNESCO. This library was built by UNESCO in 2002, I think. And this place is like freaking massive. Like, I am really impressed, and I think this is the third biggest library in the world after the Congress and the New York Library. But yeah, really, really grateful to be here. This is one of the plaques. This is quite ancient, about 800, 900 years ago. But yeah, this is one of those places, sought after experiences, which I am really, really eternally grateful that I got to experience. Look at the scale of this particular place. Just imagine the wealth of knowledge and the resources which are available to these fellow Egyptians. There's a Egypt University which is just nearby, and all these students, they come in here and they are able to work on their assignments, studies, and yeah, this is just phenomenal. And I'm really glad that there are places like this in the world which are like oases of knowledge and learning. So they have literally all kinds of books on each and every segment. So this is the English literature, but there's a segment for astrophysics, science, history, geography, like you name it and they have it. As you can see there's this chair, but it is fashioned as a book. These are the pages of the book, but it's actually a chair. How fascinating, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm here right now with a student who studies in this particular library. So, what do you study here?
I am studying chemistry.
Okay, chemistry. And you study at a university nearby?
Yeah, I study in education university to be a chemistry teacher.
Oh, and you come to the library every day?
Yeah, I like reading I like reading books. I like doing some brainstorm with my friends to
Yeah.
be better.
All right. Yep. Thank you. What's your name, sir?
My name is Mustafa.
Mustafa. Thank you, Mustafa.
Thank you. What's your
And
name,
best of
sir?
luck. Max.
Max.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been one of these bucket list items for me because of the history of this particular place. As you can see, this behind me is the Mediterranean Sea, and I am at the coast of Alexandria, the Alexandria city, which is named after Alexander the Great. And I am incredibly grateful for this particular experience. Look how crystal clear this blue water is, and look at this particular city here, Alexandria, and wow, it's incredibly beautiful here. This is an incredible place, and the water here is so crystal clear. I'm definitely really happy, and yeah, wow, this is an incredible experience to be on the shores of such an historic place where so many wars have been fought over the years. There was this really nice ice cream shop, the one behind me, and I just had to get chocolate ice cream, which costs about 30 Egyptian pound, and it's really tasty. The ice cream actually tastes very milky. It's not too sweet. And of course, when you are in Alexandria, you need to try Alexandrian things, right? All right, we have come to our next stop. This is the Qaitbay Castle, Citadel, which is located on the coast of this beautiful Mediterranean Sea. Wow, look at this particular citadel. It's so huge and it's so beautiful here. So this place currently, which holds the Citadel, was actually a lighthouse, and this particular lighthouse was one of the wonders of the world. Like it was like extensively used, and it was a huge in length. So this particular plaque here mentions that the lighthouse, because of an earthquake, it got submerged within the Mediterranean Sea, and they were able to excavate, and that's how they were able to find out, the structure of the lighthouse. And this particular place is really, really historic, and they have this documentary which is going on just behind me. You see the screen there. So yeah, they have these documentaries as well, and it provides a wealth of information. This particular citadel is built over 3 floors. So the ground floor was the mosque. This particular floor, that is the first floor, houses the quarters of the people who used to work here. And the third floor was specifically for weaponry, because this is a citadel, right? So it used to be a storage of the weaponry. Yeah, so this is the Qaitbay Citadel, and right across, as you can see, this is the beautiful Mediterranean Sea, and so many historic wars have been fought over the years, and this place has so much history and culture. And this harbor that you see here, this is all newly constructed, but in the olden times, the harbor of Alexandria was an engineering marvel. Yeah, this place is freaking amazing. The history behind this place is one thing, but the architecture, the atmosphere, I mean, it's really, really nice and pleasant today. It's not really warm, it's not really cold, and it's like the perfect, you know, sort of a destination that you can have. So, yeah, if you are ever coming to Alexandria and if you have time on your hands, then please visit this particular place. This place is really, really worth it. Hey guys, so we went to a mosque which was under construction. So that was sort of the last stop of our Alexandria tour. And then afterwards, we went to a sort of a mini market. But we did not spend a lot of time there in that particular market because it was quite crowded. So we jumped back into our van, and we are now back on our way to Cairo. And this is a pit stop that we had in between, just to freshen up, stretch our legs. But yeah, I'll be sharing all the links for this particular tour in the description box below, and how much it cost me as well. If you like this video, if you found this video informative and fun, then please do like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be sharing a lot of information about the Egypt itinerary, so please stay tuned. I hope you have a wonderful day. I wish you Godspeed, and thank you for watching.